We're on the road. Where transportation goes, community grows. Welcome to On the Road with the MTA. And welcome to another exciting edition of On the Road with the MTA. I'm Jay Gibbons alongside with Stephanie Kay from the MTA. How is Stephanie in this fine day in 2022?
Well, I am doing okay. Thanks for asking. I wish I could say I was doing great, but I still have that sciatic nerve problem in my leg. Oh my gosh, is that painful?
I hate those kind of things.
Have you ever had a sciatic nerve problem?
Yes. And, well, back pain.
Did.
Yes, back pain, and it's crazy bad.
Well, I thought I'd be feeling better by now. I mean, It happened like on New Year's Day. I thought, well, I should be much better by now, but the nerve down my leg, I guess, got damaged somehow, like pinched. So I'm doing physical therapy. I never thought I'd exercise as much as I am, but pain is the incentive to help you exercise.
Yep, you got to stop kicking everybody's butt.
That's what it was, darn it. Well, yeah, that aside, I know the cold weather makes it worse on your, aching bones like that, but imagine being homeless out in this cold. That's what was really hard. I can't even imagine. So we're going to have a lot of different resources for anybody that you might know who is homeless, that we can help them get some food and some shelter and some heat.
Yep.
And we have somebody in the line with us right now that I'm so happy to introduce you to. He works at the Genesee Health System. His name is Dexter Clarke. He is the outreach director. And this man has been in this industry with the Genesee Health System for 39 years. He has done so much. He started off like counseling the clients for their social skills, preparing them for and securing employment and problem solving. He was actually loaned out as a mental health specialist for the American Red Cross in the 2 weeks in September and October of 2001 near the Ground Zero in New York after the 9/11 terrorist attack, with individuals and family members who were experiencing trauma after the aftermath of the World Trade Center. He was there for them.
Wow.
I know. And he was also at the Red Cross again in 2005 at the Baton Rouge, Louisiana, after the Hurricane Katrina. Remember how
that was devastating.
Just horribly, yes. It struck the Gulf Coast. He spent 2 weeks there working with the emergency shelter that housed individuals displaced due to the storm. So Mr. Clarke is very dedicated, active, and passionate about educating the community on ways to maintain wellness during this very challenging time. So thank you for all you do, Dexter.
It's my pleasure, and thank you for having me.
39 years is a long time.
That is.
Yeah, you're the outreach director, but I know you started out as, didn't you start working out there as an instructor, a counselor?
Well, I started working in a sheltered workshop when we used to have sheltered workshops years ago, and then went on to being a rehab counselor, and then went on and worked as a supervisor, and then now manager, director of faith-based and community engagement.
Well, I know your mission is supporting recovery, prevention, health, and wellness of the body, the mind, and the community, and that is so important. And I know you see homeless people all the time needing help. What is it that the Genesee Health System actually does? I know you sent us a list of the resources that we really are grateful for. We're going to run down those later. But besides giving us the information where they can go, what else does the Genesee Health System actually do?
Well, like you said, our mission statement is looking for wholeness, physically, mentally, and emotionally. That's why even in 2013, we changed our name from Genesee County Community Mental Health to Genesee Health System, because we realized that it has to be a holistic approach in healing people. It's not just about mental health, but it has to be emotional and physical health as well. So we have a plethora of different services that we provide. I mean, we work with children that deal with on the autism spectrum. We work with IDD, or it used to be called developmentally disabled individuals, those that are diagnosed with mental illness. And what we do, like I said, we provide therapy. We link them to needed therapy. We provide medication, compliance and medication regimes and things. Also coordinating and linking them to needed services. As you stated earlier, Stephanie, we have a homeless outreach program, and we partner with community partners and working not only with homelessness, but other organizations in the community. We try to work in a collaborative effort to, just serve everybody, because it's not just one person that has all the resources. We have to work. This is a village. So we work together and, providing the needed services, but also assisting other community agencies that are working on the ground as well to help with the needs, physical, mental, and emotional needs.
Well, how does that work? Like, somebody might be listening right now and think they have some mental health issues, or they have somebody that they want to help. I mean, do you charge for that, or can they get free services? How does it work? How does somebody come and see you?
Well, yeah, there's no charge now. Just recently, about a year ago, we put up a millage to be voted on, and it was approved to give us additional funding, because prior to that, most of our funding came from Medicaid dollars. So that meant that people that had Medicaid, most of our services were Medicaid services. So we did have some general fund for people that didn't have insurance or didn't have Medicaid, but it was very limited. So we saw that, we wanted to be able to provide for people, whether you have insurance or not, and that millage has allowed us to do so. But basically, your question was, what do you need to do? If you feel that you need services, or if you know someone that needs services and you're trying to get them help, we have an access department that people can go to. Now, due to COVID, we have COVID protocols. So instead of the face-to-face, we do it via telephone. But there's an access center, and we have a one number, 810-257-3740. Now, that number will get you to whatever services you need. We usually give that number because we have a one-door policy. So whatever door you come in, we'll get you to the needed services. But if they would call that number, then we would arrange for them to have an access screening. Basically, what that does is just give us a general idea of what are your needs, what do you need? And from there, then we would transfer you to our intake department, where it'd be a little bit more specific, because we'll have a general idea of what you need and then set you up with an appointment to do the actual screening and, more detail on how to get the needed services.
Well, I know we love partnering with you, because if somebody needs to get to your services, MTA can take them there, which is so very helpful. A lot of people don't have the transportation, but they need the help. And so that's why we love working with you. Mm-hmm. It does work. Right. Yes, thanks. Well, this resource list you gave us is amazing. It is a long list of people that can help you if you're in need. Like the number one thing is My Brother's Keeper. That's over on Grand Traverse. And it looks like that's a men's shelter, which you don't think about that. Usually it's help women and children, but men need it as well. It's a first come, first serve every night. They line up at 4 o'clock and they start letting people in about 4:30. You must go in the morning unless the weather is severely cold. And there's Carriage Town.
There's Carriage Town Ministries, too, on Garland Street in Flint.
And
there's two separate shelters. They take intakes from 9 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You need ID, and Social Security card is preferred.
Good to know. Thank you. Yep. And the Shelter Flint, that's a really good one, too. That's on Cedar Street. You can call and get an intake sheet between 8 a.m. and 4. Background check is required. Families and single women are sheltered there. So see, there's something for everybody.
Also, the Center for Hope, which is run by the Catholic Charities. That's on Root Street in Flint. That provides a soup kitchen, lunch at noon daily. Personal needs from 9:30 in the morning to noon, Monday through Friday. They also have a community closet from 1 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. A water kiosk, they have that also from 9:30 in the morning to noon, Monday through Friday.
That's very helpful, especially with the water issues right now.
Oh, yeah.
And Catholic Charities also has a warming center, which is very helpful. That's on 5th Street. And that is use a Chippewa street door right there. And they're open December through March, daytime, 8 a.m. until 6, and overnight, 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. And the doors lock at 8 p.m.
Also, a Reach Travers Place. I believe that's how it's on Church Street in Flint. That's a Travers Place program of Genesee County Youth Corps, which offers quality transitional housing for the homeless youth from 17 to 21 years of age. The program can go up to 21 months and helps homeless youth get on their feet and learn some valuable life skills.
That is very important. And the South Flint Soup Kitchen. I've actually gone there and helped serve the soup. I think it's just so rewarding to do that. They serve sandwiches, served daily. Free clothing is also available Monday through Friday from 11 until 12.
And not to be outdone, there's also a North End Soup Kitchen.
That's true.
That's on Stewart Avenue in Flint. They offer hot, balanced meals, and they're served 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Monday through Saturday, lunch is served between 11:30 and 12:30. Dinner is from 4 to 5 p.m., and on Sunday, it's from 1 to 2 p.m.
And if you need a hot lunch from 11:15 until 12:30, you can go to the Flint East Side Mission, and they also have a food pantry from 9:30 until 12:30.
And if you're looking for some rent and utility assistance,
yes.
GCCARD or GC card maybe, give them a call at 810-232-2185.
That's good to know, because there is help out there if you have the rent, the mortgage, utility assistance, because also the Catholic Charities One-Stop Housing Assistance will help you with that. And that number is 810-600-4525. And I have to tell you, that's also the Metro Community Development. That's a great one. Metro helps a lot of people. And that number is 810-544-4357. And the reason why we have this invaluable list is because of you, Dexter. I know you over there at the Genesee Health System sent this out to us, letting us know what the resources are for the cold weather resources. And we're putting that on our Facebook page. We're sharing that with everyone. And you do things like this all the time. What do you think is some of the most valuable things that you offer people? You've seen them all. What do you think is the most valuable?
Well, I think the most valuable thing is access. Letting them know that we're available, and we're still trying to get that word out. We have a behavioral urgent care unit that just started recently. Years ago, we used to have what was called FRES, Flint Regional Emergency Services. Used to be located at Hurley OER at the Hurley Medical Center. But, that went away, and we've reestablished that now. So we have that available, and it's available from 8 a.m. to 10:30. It's a walk-in for anybody. You don't have to be a consumer of services. It could be staff. Anyone that's feeling overwhelmed, you can go in, and we have professionals there that will link you to whatever needed services. But also we have that virtually. So if you can't come in, you can, use your smartphone or you use a telephone, to call. And once again, we have the one number that will get you to that place, 810-257-3740. So it's available for people that are dealing with stress or emotional issues. Also, we have our Genesee Health Center community clinic, so we're providing COVID testing and COVID vaccination. So I think those are things that are very helpful too, with that.
And you're located right there on Fifth Avenue?
Yes. We're located on Fifth Avenue. That's our main hub, but our health clinic is across the street on 4th Avenue, but it's directly across the street. And also our urgent care is also located. It's 422 4th Street. So all of those are located in the general area. So we are available and we do most of the service or assessment telephonically. But if you need to have to come in, we can arrange to do that and still keep people safe, due to our COVID protocols that we have in place.
So you have the testing right now? Because I must say, so many people have asked me, where can I get a test? They're all out of them. We can't find them. There's a long wait. So you guys have the test there available too?
We can do the test. You have to arrange for that. But usually right now, just due to the demand is so high and so heavy, that you have to be either a patient going to the health clinic to do that. But we do have, health sites. There's one at Macedonia Church that does the testing. There's also Bethel Church that does it, and Word of Life Church. These are locations, and these are state identified testing sites that they will do the testing there. They do the rapid test and also the PCR test.
Yeah. Well, I know so many people right now are so challenged with COVID and what's going on. So if they're not really a member of the Genesee Health System, but they just heard this and think, I'm just going through a very stressful time. I'm depressed. I need help. Mm-hmm. Can they just call that number and talk to somebody over the phone and get their help?
Definitely. Oh, yes, more than likely. Like I say, we have a no wrong door. So if they would call that number, 810-257-3740, we will get them to what they need. We also provide, assessments for people that have substance use disorder. So, we can also assess them and get them linked to whatever treatment they need to address that as well.
Well, it sounds like you just cover everything. So if somebody's having a problem with rent or with anything, just call that number. You can direct them someplace, even if you can't help them, it sounds like. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Man, well, thank you, Dexter. I don't think people realize how much good that you did out there. And you've been doing it for 39 years, so it's obviously working well. So thank you for all you do.
Oh, my pleasure. And the agency has been in the community for over 50 years. So we are invested in this community. So
yeah, MTA just celebrated their 50th anniversary. So we're right there with you. We're partners all the way.
Yep.
Right.
Well, we love helping people too. So thanks for all you do. And is there anything else you'd like to cover before we let you go and get back to your busy schedule?
No, I think that is it. I just want people to be safe. And like I say, know that we're here for you. So please call us. Even if you're not sure, call us.
Sure.
And we can help you sort through that. Yeah.
I love that. They can call you and find out if maybe you can help them. If they can't, you'll direct them to the right person that can. So that's wonderful. And people are always afraid to ask for help. But in this case, it's just a phone call. They don't have to see you. You can just call and talk to somebody. I love that. Well, thanks for being there, Dexter. And I'm glad you're not the Dexter I watch on TV that does away with bad people. Yeah, you must get asked that a lot, don't you, if you've seen the show?
I do.
I bet.
Yes.
Well, it's a little disturbing show like we talked about. I found myself really enjoying it because he only kills bad people. But then I questioned my character thinking I'm rooting for somebody who's killing people. What's wrong with me?
Well, I just want to let you know I don't go around killing anybody. So.
Okay, that's good.
You kill them with kindness, Dexter. That's all you do.
There you go. Okay.
Well, you have yourself a great day. And you stay safe as well, Dexter. Thanks so much. And thank you for having me. Absolutely. And thank you for listening. And thank you for listening every week. And please do join and listen to us because we have some helpful information for you, don't we, Jay?
Every single week.
That's right. So thanks for listening. Please stay safe.
You've been listening to On the Road with the MTA. For more information on our services and community outreach, visit us online anytime at www.mtaflint.org and be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. The MTA, your community, your connection, your way.